Hello, hello. Feeling better makes decisions easier. And that's how we're going to keep our weight off. Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Fine, and we are here on Ounce of Prevention Live, which is where we talk all about weight loss maintenance, particularly focus on maintenance, and how we can do that for the rest of our lives. So in today's Ounce of Prevention, which you can get to your email inbox every Thursday morning, just go to stephaniefinemd.com and you can sign up right there and get the free training, and then you'll get all the ounces of prevention. I talked about a hiking trip I went on with my family. The reason I talked about it is because it was such a good example of how we can feel better even when things aren't perfect. Okay, so a couple things. One, feeling better in general. I have noticed that I've been talking a lot about that lately. And the reason is because it's very fundamental to how we can lose weight and keep it off. Remember, keeping it off is the goal. So we need to figure out a way to do that forever. So if you're feeling better, you make better decisions. You know what your body needs in order to lose weight and keep it off. You have a general idea of some things that you're doing now that if you changed them, it would go in the right direction. What's hard is making that decision, because if we're feeling like it's deprivation and it's too hard and we can't do it, that makes weight loss difficult. So making the decision, so when you feel better, those decisions become so much easier, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for ease in weight loss and maintenance, not force it and make it and do it, but to have ease around it, because remember, it's for decades, right? So ways to feel better. Here's some basic ones. Getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, having your day a possibility, meaning you don't have too many things crammed in there, so that you have a way of organizing your day that makes sense, so that you have processes in place basically to get your whatever work done you need, your kids, your food prep, all that stuff, that it's a possibility in your life. If you literally wake up in the morning and have no idea how things are going to get done, it's very challenging to be able to feel good and make good decisions that affect your health. So those are sort of some general things, but here's the thing. You can make a plan all day long, but if you aren't able to follow through on it, and sometimes we can't follow through when we don't feel good. Okay, so if we're feeling certainly tired, but depressed, overwhelmed, confused, unmotivated, all those sorts of things, a lot of those things, especially if we get the sleep squared away, are brain habits, our thought loops that we get ourselves in. And that's what I mean about being able to feel better. So when I was on this hike with my family, it was warm. I don't like hiking in warm, and apparently neither do my kids. So when I heard them complaining, I started complaining about their complaining in my mind. And I was not having a great time. And I was in gorgeous beauty. So it was distressing. What I realized is that my complaining about their complaining did not help the situation. So focusing on the beauty and not resisting their complaining made me feel so much better. And then I could have a much better time. I felt better. And so that's one of the pieces in the Ounce of Prevention to talk about, which is this idea of focusing on the bright side. Now, it's not being like Pollyanna or positive for the sake of positive, but I was hiking in the sequoias in beauty with river. I mean, that was my reality. So was the complaining, but I feel better when I think about the river, and I feel worse when I think about the complaining. So it's, and I can decide, here's the beauty, I can decide which one to think about. Isn't that amazing? We have so much power there. Now, I'm not saying I pick the river, I hear a complaint and I get upset. But if I refocus or remind myself about the beauty and I release the resistance to the complaining, I feel better. And then so much else is eased. So it's not that we're going to lie to ourselves, and it's not that we're going to just make up happy things and try to be happy when we feel crappy inside. It's about looking for what's really okay and focusing on that. So a good one is with our bodies. Sometimes we can look at our bodies and our brain explodes with terrible criticisms all the time. One of the things, instead of starting to say, I have the most gorgeous body on the planet, we can start with, I have a body. Most of us can get behind that. And it's true. When we can start to look at ourselves in the mirror and say that instead of all the negative things, we have started to feel so much better. So this is my weight loss tip of the day. Look for the things that you can feel better about and focus your attention there. Not lying to yourself, but genuinely picking things intentionally that feel better. The decisions you can then make for your health, for your life, are so much easier. So that's what I have for you today. Feel better. And you know how to start doing that. Focus on the brighter side, the real brighter side. I'll see you next week. Bye.